everyone, welcome back to another video. Now if you guys know me personally, I'm not the kind of guy you associate with reading books, but during the lockdown I really didn't know what to do and I was really feeling down. So I wanted to start working on things that I really like. I kind of figured out that this was the pause button that I was kind of searching for, so I wanted to make YouTube videos. So I discovered I should start on that. But I was really unconfident in front of the camera, and I still am unconfident in front of the camera. So I started with the podcast as an audio podcast, and that led me to meet Ali Abdal. Now that happened onto the YouTube channel, and then he recommended me this book called The Third Door, and I've made 2 videos on this book showing my love for the book and the author. I really love this book and it really changed my life. So with that said, I messaged the author Alex Banayan and he replied, and I asked him about some book recommendation that I need to read to hack through time and organize my life. So he recommended me the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. So let's begin with that. So within 4 hours of reading this book, I started making a plan, and the plan revolved around the idea of outsourcing and hacking through time. So let's begin with the first one, outsourcing. I hired a video editor to edit my YouTube videos so that I can focus on much bigger things like spending time with the family or helping out other clients. Now, hacking through time is a thing that this book completely emphasizes on, and this is how he integrates outsourcing as a way of saving your time. So the book revolves around the idea of a term called New Rich. New Rich, or NR, are the people who manage time and work less whilst making more money. Now, by making more money and saving through time, they live life in chunks rather than just waiting for the retirement to happen. Another concept that I really liked from this book is doing less is not laziness. Many people buy into the idea that working more to impress your boss works. Yes, it does, but at what cost? The cost is not getting time for your own self and developing your own self. There's so much more content in this book that I cannot completely explain in one video, but if you guys are interested, I highly recommend you guys to check this book out. The next book that I want to talk about is The Third Door by Alex Banayan. So let's get right into it. This book depicts the journey of Alex Banayan and his mission to interview people who have already won life. But during his journey, he realizes and restructures his mission and life objective. I highly recommend you guys to watch both of the videos that I made on this book. And if you guys are into the videos, then you guys can go ahead and read the book. But this is a must read for anyone who's looking into their first step for self-development. I usually don't read poetry, but this book is different. It was written by a junior of mine from my high school, Farhat Ali Khan, and the book is titled Colors. The author's motive was to make people feel and relate to his writings and help them heal through words. And boy oh boy, he was successful at that mission. I broke down into tears at this very poem about his mother who also was an excellent teacher at our school. I felt the pain crumbling through my veins, and I wish the best to Farhat. This was a perfectly put poem book, and I highly recommend you guys this book because this was straight from his heart. And yeah, I just want to thank Farhat for bringing this book to life. So after reading these 3 books, I am now mastering the ability to hack through time, managing priorities, getting more clients, learning to be patient, set big picture goals, saying no, and loving my family even more. With that said, reading books has completely changed my life for the good, and I wanted to say thank you to all of the people who have recommended me these books. And if you guys have any suggestions for the self-development category books, I really want to know more, so comment down the best ones you know. But if you guys are on the verge of getting into reading books, I think I've given you enough reasons to get into it. And this was just during the span of the lockdown, and these 3 books just changed the way I operate and has given a new narrative to the whole meaning of life itself. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. The next book that I want to talk about is The Third Door by Alex Banayan.